we're seeing record tariff collections in the United States, and we're also seeing record producer price deflation in China. Could the two somehow be connected? I think there could be a connection between these two things, and it makes a lot of sense. First of all, in June of 2025, this past month reported, the customs duties collected by the United States were $27 billion for the month. Now that's a record, a new record. That's up from the $23 billion collected in May, which was also a record, and it's up much more from a year ago. It's up 301% from a year ago. So it's quite an increase over the previous year, and we're increasing month over month. You also have to keep in mind that during June, most of the tariff collections were at the 10% rate for the reciprocal tariffs. And going forward into the months ahead, those rates are going to begin to rise. Now, when we look over to China, what do we see? We're seeing record deflation for the months of June and May. Now, China has been undergoing deflation for several years now due to a lot of overinvestment in their economy, in real estate, in production, lots of subsidies going in, and the price, and they're overproducing lots of different products, so prices have been declining. But now they're undergoing a record deflation. And to quote China's National Bureau of Statistics, the producer price inflation for industrial products in June fell by 3.6% compared with the same month in 2024. And that's worse than the 3.3% drop in May. And this is the biggest annual decline since 2023. Then when they look at the month's purchasing price index for industrial products, it fell by 4.3% year over year. And that's bigger than the 3.6% drop in May. And this is also the sharpest decline since August 2023. So China's undergoing this massive deflation, and it's happening right when the tariffs are hitting. Now, a statistician with the National Bureau of Statistics in China actually admitted what the problem was. So according to Dong Lijian, a statistician at the National Bureau of Statistics, the producer price deflation in June was driven by cheaper energy prices. However, sectors that rely on exports faced more downward pressure in prices, she said. So some sectors that are showing big price declines in the month over month are the prices of computers, communication equipment, other electronic equipment. In June dropped by 0.4% for the month compared to May. And the prices of electrical machinery and equipment fell 0.2%. Textiles fell by 0.2% as well. So these are areas that have large month over month declines in prices. The other thing is the total imports from China to the United States have dropped 28% year over year. And some of that is being made up by other countries exporting to the United States. Some of it is being transshipped through other countries. Those types of products are going to be tariffed if they come through Vietnam or Thailand, or a lot of the ASEAN countries are kind of big for transshipping to the United States. ASEAN is a trade bloc of Southeast Asia, kind of in the Pacific, Southeast Asia Pacific countries. Is a block of 10 countries. It's trade and security, but a lot of transshipping seems to be going on through those countries to the United States. Anyway, so that's what the story is for today. The tariff revenue is increasing, and we're seeing price declines, producer price declines, deflation happening in China in particular. And some of that is going to be caused by Chinese producers eating these tariffs, dropping their prices so that they can still export to the United States, so that the US will import things from them at a lower price so that they can still be competitive with those tariffs placed on them. If you're interested in economics, trade, and this type of business content, please subscribe to the channel. And if you could give the video a like on the way out, if you liked it, I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.